We're talking about real estate in the Denver market with a woman who was named one of the 100 most influential realtors in the Denver market, Sarah Gallegos. Sarah, thank you so much for being on with us today.
Thank you for having me, Jen.
So tell me a little bit about how these summer months have been for you. Are sales going up? Are you seeing a little bit of a slowing trend?
Well, the summer always starts out with a bang. So we always have, lots of competition. It's a great time to sell within, the beginning of the summer. Once we hit that July mark, we tend to see a little bit of a slowdown in the market. Typically, we see about a 6% drop in sales between June and July. This year, we've actually seen about almost a 20% decrease in sales from June to July.
So do you feel like this maybe is a great time for buyers?
It's a fantastic time for buyers to buy right now. And the reason why is we see this little bit of a lull right before school starts. School starts in Denver, it starts somewhere around the middle of August, sometimes even a little bit sooner than that. And then we kind of go through this lull until after Labor Day. And then once Labor Day comes and goes, we kind of see the market go back up into full swing. And so with this lull that we see, we're seeing that we're finding buyers' houses with little to no competition. So sometimes you may be even looking at maybe one or two competing offers, and sometimes you're looking at no competing offers. So it's really a fantastic time for buyers to buy right now.
And do you feel like the sellers are feeling that a little bit? Maybe they're a little bit more inclined to accept an offer that might be a little bit lower.
Absolutely. So sellers, are a lot of times when you're dealing with sellers and they hear that the market's hot, they don't really tend to know that the market does slow down a little bit in that July, August timeframe. And so with that being said, sellers eventually do end up taking a lesser offer, or they deal with what's on the table.
Now, we mentioned a slight decrease, but how is real estate doing in general in the areas that you specialize in?
It's still doing fantastic. Regardless of how we look at it, we are still looking at about 6,500 homes around the Denver metro area that are still active on the market, which is a very, very low number. If we were looking at a balanced market, we'd be looking at about 36,000 homes on the market. So we're still seeing a little bit of we're seeing about 5 months for the absorption rate, 1 month for the absorption rate, and a balanced market would be about 5 months for the absorption rate. So We're still looking at a fantastic time to sell, regardless of whether we see a little bit of a decrease between June and July into August or not.
And sellers and buyers, they just need to have realistic expectations and be aware of what's going on in the market at the time.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if you have, a great realtor, they're going to inform you of what the market is doing at that given time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, great realtor like you, I would say. Now, I know that you specialize in the Arvada market. Tell me a little bit about that area.
So Arvada is a fantastic area. Right now, in between detached single-family homes, attached single-family homes, we have just under 300 homes on the market, which is definitely a slight increase from what we saw earlier this year. But Arvada is great. We've got, close to the mountains, close to the city. There's even Old Town Arvada is just this cute little. There's so much revitalization that's going on over there with the light rail coming in as well.
And what's popping the most in that area? Is it condos, single-family homes, luxury homes?
It's single-family homes, definitely. Condos in the Arvada area, there are some, but they're not as prominent as the single-family homes.
Okay, all right. Well, I would just want to mention that 81% of your business comes from repeat clients and referrals. That is a huge testament to you. Why do you think that you are so successful with the people that you've already worked with, and why do you think that they keep coming back?
Well, we absolutely love our clients, and in all reality, our clients become our friends, and it blossoms organically. And so we really strive with customer service, our integrity. We are always going to bat for our clients, and we do treat our clients like our friends, and eventually they do become our friends.
And it does seem like families are drawn to these areas that you specialize in, and you yourself have a family. So I'm sure that you can really speak from the heart when you're helping your clients look around and look for the proper home for them, maybe in the best school district and things like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. We love, we definitely work with a lot of families, even a lot of people that are just newly getting married or getting together and buying their first house together. So we absolutely love that.
Well, I can certainly see why you were named one of the top 100 real estate agents in your market. Thank you so much for sharing all of your great information with us today, Sarah.
Thank you, Jen.
All right, and to our viewers at home, if you are looking to buy a home in the area, be sure to check out Sarah and her website. Thank you so much for being with us today, and we'll be right back with more of The American Dream.